o Joaquim foi muito bom em definir um pouco o estado do negócio da pesquisa de inteligência de mercado. Estamos em um processo muito dinâmico, muito cambiante, onde as definições das fronteiras do que é pesquisa e não é pesquisa estão mudando o tempo todo. Com certeza, aqueles que estão vindo a esses congressos, não sei, talvez 10, 5 anos atrás, estão olhando uma indústria completamente diferente do que era há poucos anos. E esse processo é um processo que vai seguir funcionando desse jeito. Nesse cenário, eu acho que é muito interessante a ideia de definir este evento como um festival. Porque se você pensa num festival de música, um festival de cinema, um festival de arte, você não tem um jeito único de um gênero único. Você, na verdade, tem uma multiplicidade de alternativas. E isso é muito bom para o estado da indústria atual. Ao invés de conseguir, neste tipo de eventos, um jeito único do modo correto de ser pesquisador, na verdade, o que você tem aqui é a multiplicidade, descobrir quais são as possibilidades de você se inspirar em um conjunto muito heterogêneo de possibilidades nas suas futuras carreiras profissionais. Eu acho que eu sempre penso no ESOMAR com um duplo caráter. É como um avô, tá, que tem tem 71 anos mais ou menos, assim que tem essa experiência que tem muitas décadas em termos de saber um pouco quais são os critérios, quais são esses best practices, esses privacy concerns, tudo um conjunto de regras que tem sobrevivido ao longo de muitos anos, e ao mesmo tempo como um adolescente inquieto que está procurando o tempo todo descobrir coisas novas. Com certeza, I'm going to go to English now. I'm sure that many, sorry for that. I'm sure that many of you people that are coming to many conferences over time have found at the ESOMAR conference as an opportunity to get inspired because of this teenager nature that ESOMAR also shows. Of course, there's no way we can anticipate the outcome, no way we can know when, how, and what may provoke us and inspire us. Unfortunately, there's not. But all we can do is put a very exciting environment, and Alfonso and his team is very good at doing this, and also do an excellent selection of content of papers. I think I can speak in the name of my colleagues at the committee by saying that the objective of getting a very exciting and diverse agenda is something that has already been achieved on this case. Let me share why I think this. Basically because of the number of submissions. The number of very good submissions we got for the event, rated as very good or excellent, were twice the number we're presenting here. This means that we could have got enough good material to run a second conference instead of just one. So the people that really are making this are the brilliant minds that were selected as the best options for, sorry, I don't want to put a lot of pressure to you, but to this conference. So I don't want to be a spoiler here, so I'm give a very general idea of what we are going to be seeing here. Joaquin was talking about artificial intelligence, and we're going to see, for instance, how some media companies, very different, like Fox or Clarín, are using artificial intelligence tools to develop their own contents. We're also going to be seeing how you can use, for instance, satellite images or cellular phone carrier data to decide where cars are being placed, where people are moving, to define the out-of-home media advertising in another interesting presentation. We're going to be seeing, for instance, how we can develop our communications based on digital and facial coding, on neuromarketing, or even creating a custom social media community to test your own communications. We're going to be hearing what are the endeavors of digital giants like Facebook, Twitter. We're going to be talking about Amazon. We're going to be thinking, for instance, what about using design thinking to develop a new retail channel emulating the success of digital giants like Amazon, even in the most traditional retail channels. And it's not just about methodologies, but also about a large number of clients that are in this conference, and that's a good thing because these clients are coming here to open up their own stories. So we're going to be hearing stories about Coca-Cola, about Oi Brazil, about Sanofi, about a number of very interesting companies, Itaú Bank. I don't want to name them all, but the good thing is that it's not just they are coming here to tell some story, but many of those cases are really open up what's happening inside the corporations and sharing that story with us. So if we really don't know what, how, and when we may get inspired, I would like to share an advice based on my own experience coming to these conferences. I used to get very, very stressed when I was coming here. Try to talk to every guy that was really going to inspire me or get every detail in every paper. And then later on I realized, well, it doesn't work that way. If you really want to get the most use of the conference, you can later on get the papers. But if you want to get most of the use, just try to relax, enjoy the journey, and let the spark light your day, and you will be there better than just being too stressed about this. So I wish you were going to enjoy this conference, and I'm going to be offering as a fire starter a very interesting guest speaker. Let me introduce Professor Felix Oberholzer-Guy. He's Professor of Business Administration in the Strategy Unit at Harvard Business School. Professor Felix is a teacher who has won numerous awards for excellence. He studies how companies create long-lasting competitive advantage that results in superior financial performance. And his recent work is focused on digital technology and how it transforms customer relationships and the world of media companies. So, Professor Felix, the stage is yours.